What an honor and pleasure that I now have to be with you all once again here at St. Philip's Christian Church, my adopted home. Amen. I look forward to every Sunday us gathering together to wrap our hearts and minds around God's word. And that word today, I believe, is even worth staying awake for. That reminds me of a story in which an old couple took their 4-year-old grandson to church where the grandmother sang in the choir. And she gave the boy 50 cents to keep his grandfather awake during the sermon. But grandpa ended up sleeping through the entire sermon. And after church, she asked the boy why he could not keep granddaddy awake. The boy said, "Grandma, you gave me 50 cents to keep him awake, but granddaddy gave me $1 to let him sleep." So whatever financial transactions you need to make them now. This is a word worth staying awake for. Amen. So let us hasten our hearts and minds briefly to the book of 2 Timothy. Unlike the Trumpian pronunciation of my daughter, 2 Timothy, 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 7. It reads, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith." We can take for a topic for about 20 minutes. Being an unbelievable quitter. Being an unbelievable quitter. Beloved, I don't know if you know this about me or not. It may sound foreign to many of you. You may look at me differently after I admit this to you. So here we go. When I decide to do something, I put my mind to it, give myself a pep talk, imagine it, think positively about it, because I do actually want it to happen. Don't you? Beloved, if we set out to make life a bit better for ourselves, or even try to be a better person to and for those around us, when we choose to do it, we really do want it to happen, right? Talk back to me. I say to myself, self, you're going to follow this passion, pursue this goal, reach this level, lose this habit. You're doing this. You're going to face this challenge, dig yourself out, clean up this mess, move in this direction, stay on track. You're doing this, I say. Now, I know, beloved, you all are saying to yourselves, well, we do that too. Well, hold on, that's not the part. That's not unique now, is it? We all aim to do something. Building the business, earning the degree, sealing the deal, changing the behavior, breaking an addiction, mending a friendship, going the extra mile, making a difference. We say it, we decide it, we're doing it. Wasn't it just a few weeks ago? With the new year, we declared our resolutions. So in that way, we're similar, I think. But where you and I differ, perhaps, and I don't believe I'm sharing this with you, is that sometimes while doing this being optimistic thing, doing this leaning on God thing, doing this improving myself thing, doing this helping others thing, while doing what I know I have to do, I want to do, I need to do. Sometimes, believe it or not, I just want to quit and say, I'm through. I want you to spare me, St. Philip's, all your religious mumbo jumbo. Because I did read my Bible in Hebrew, English, and Greek, but I still felt the same way. Yep, I did pray and do a Lenten fast, prayed and did a water fast, prayed and did a Daniel fast, but I still felt the same way. Sure did. I had a playlist of gospel songs, hours long on repeat, and sat in the pews in the church, but I still felt the same way. While doing what I know I wanted to do, I needed to do, I had to do, sometimes, believe it or not, I still just wanted to quit and say, I'm through. Sometimes I wonder how teachers across the nation, especially Black teachers in low-income neighborhoods with long hours and short support, facing big problems and little paychecks, don't just all quit and say, I'm through. I sometimes wonder how those women of color in their workplaces, being frequently disrespected and underestimated, passed over for promotions and raises for which they are qualified, don't just all quit and say, I'm through. I just wonder sometimes, young Black students in the state of New York, where 8 out of 10 of them are not proficient in math or reading, looking upon their future prospects, don't just all quit and say, I'm through. And I would understand it. We want to do something of meaning and purpose, something of value and worth, something of importance and goodness before we leave planet Earth. We want to do it. We need to do it. We have to do it. But sometimes we want to quit and say, we're through. Excuse me, I didn't mean we. I meant me. I quit. I'm through. Too much heartache and headache. Too many slights and sleepless nights comes with this disadvantage and some mess that I can't manage. I hear just wait. It's too little, too late. I think, see here, I'm about to break. If you only knew, I'm trying to do this, but now I want to quit and say, man, I'm through. But you all wouldn't understand that, would you? See, you've never wondered if your efforts would sufficiently pay off. You never experienced what it is to choose something to do, and now it has become a chore for you to do. You've never been so stressed and exhausted, resentful, or frustrated that you didn't feel like raising a little finger. So I can't really talk to any of you here. You don't understand it. So I thought maybe I'd go get some other company over here who would understand me. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, living under the constant threat of death, unjustly arrested and jailed, sick and tired of marching, he said. So I knew he would quit and say, I'm through, and he did. But he went on to lead 8 more peaceful protests using the Bible to get to the ballot, changing American democracy forever. So he's no help to me here because he didn't quit. He wasn't through. So I asked Andre Leon Talley, fashion icon and creative genius, after sexual and physical abuse and racist barbs hurled at him, I knew he would have quit and said, I'm through, but he went on to elevate the grace and beauty of Black bodies and Black faces, deeming them worthy of runways and magazines. See, he too is no help to me because he didn't quit. He wasn't really through. Now, perhaps over there, I'll find some company. Whoopi Goldberg, award-winning performer, dyslexic, teenage single mother, living on welfare, nearly homeless. Certainly she quit. Certainly she'd say she's through, but she goes on to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony Award. There again, no help to me because she didn't quit. She didn't say that she's through. Beloved, I just don't understand it. Explain this to me. You have good reasons to wave the white flag of surrender. The environment is hardly supportive enough. Heavy responsibilities that are meant for many are dumped on the shoulders of one. Disappearing options, opportunities withheld, chances blocked, the way forward veiled. After being whipped 5 times and stoned once, 3 times shipwrecked, imprisoned twice, many days without food or water, fewer days without proper clothing, all the while just trying to live in my truth and lead a life that makes the world better. Why not just quit and be through? That's what I tell Timothy. Wouldn't you? But Paul is no help to us here either. He doesn't quit. He says to Timothy, I fought the good fight. I finished the race. I kept the faith. Beloved, what a show off. Is there not one who believes in just quitting and being through? Now, don't any of you dare say that you all are ready to quit and be through. I don't need your pity. Plus, I don't know if I believe you anyway, because you don't have the answers I'm looking for to these next 3 questions. If you decide to quit and be through, would you have a feeling of regret? Or would a negative situation continue to exist? If you decide to just quit and be through, will others be impacted? And do you owe them to put forth the effort? If you decide to quit and be through, would your future self be proud of you for not giving it your all? You see, I knew your answers. This is why I can't believe you. You still have too many things in life that's worth a good fight. And beloved, I don't know to whom I'm speaking here this morning, but you still have some stuff in your life worth fighting a good fight for, and you know it. The fulfillment of your dreams, the success of your children, the uplift of your community, the repair of a friendship. So fight. Fight by tuning out negative criticism. Fight by developing your talents and skills. Fight by giving it all that you got. Don't you dare leave that money on the table. Don't you dare let them play with your sanity. Don't you dare let them say what can't be achieved. You better get in there and fight. Because if there's still something in our lives that'll bring joy and happiness, peace and prosperity, health and wholeness, there's still something worth fighting a good fight for. So Paul would say, fight the good fight. But I say I quit, I'm through. Are you? Well, I understand. I know what happens. We start with all this enthusiasm. We start with all this energy. Then reality sets in, challenges pop up, distractions entice us. Then we start just daydreaming about it. And now what we set out to do is left undone. Boy, I tell you, it gets tough. It's harder than we thought, not as fun as it seemed. Author Seth Godin, he refers to it as the dip. And you say, I quit, I'm through. Well, you're just trying to be like me, beloved. I don't know if I even believe you, because you don't have the right answers to the following two questions. They're easy. Let's see. If you decide to quit and be through, would you be less confident about your future endeavors? If you were advising a friend in your same situation, would you tell them they should decide to just quit and be through? Go ahead, quit and be through with that project that'll help so many people, that idea that'll change your financial situation, that plan that'll propel you to your next level. Will we leave it undone because we thought it would be easy? Oh, beloved, hear me and hear me well. Finish. It is not a perfect process, but finish. Michael Jordan said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've missed the game-winning shot. I failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is exactly why I succeed. Nobody said the process would be glamorous, the support unanimous, the results spontaneous, the high points numerous. So finish. It will not prosper, but there will be a weapon. Joy comes in the morning, but weeping will happen at night. God is able to keep us from falling. That doesn't mean we won't stumble. Jesus says, in this world, we will have trouble, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So finish. If in our lives there's a door unopened, a chance untaken, a goal unreached, a skill unused, a plan undone, beloved, you still have something to finish. So Paul would say, fight the good fight and finish the race. But I say, I quit. I'm through. Are you? Because so far, beloved, you've been answering all these questions all wrong, as if you still have something to fight for, as if you still have something to finish. And I'm telling you, we all different. You and I, we're different. I quit, I'm through. Well, I believe it, beloved. If you have the answers, I'm looking forward to these two questions. You ready? You ready? If you decide now to quit and be through, is it because you've never, ever faced adversity and still kept going forward? Okay, didn't think so. If you decide to quit and be through, will it be because you have absolutely nothing in your life to be grateful for? But I understand, really. I do. Setbacks are scribbled all over your resume. So many pages of time lay crumbled in the wastebasket. Each of life's twists and turns makes us dizzier, one step forward, two steps back. And it's easy to doubt and be skeptical about things turning out all right in the end. To do that takes more than just confidence, more than just positive thinking. That takes keeping the faith. That takes being fully persuaded, unequivocally convinced, absolutely certain that your life comes with certain guarantees, that even if yesterday was difficult, new mercies spring forth every morning. That's a guarantee. Even when walking through a shadowy valley, you do not walk alone. That's a guarantee. Even when life seems chaotic, there's a plan for you. plans to give you a hope and a future. That's a guarantee. Oh, beloved, we should know this by now. We are not those who live fearful and timid, down and desperate, lazy and hopeless, saying this is as good as life gets. No, we live on guarantees that if we fail, we can get up. If we're low, we can look up. If we're down, we can pull up. If behind, we can catch up. If tired, we can perk up. To challenge, we can stand up. To need, we can step up. To God, we can reach up. There are our guarantees to you, for you, in you, and through you. Beloved, you still have something to have faith about. So Paul would say, fight the good fight, finish the race, and keep the faith. But I say, I know. Yeah. I know. You're just like me. You quit. You're through. Well, beloved, let me bid you good day and conclude here as the revelation comes to its close. So you think you are ready to quit? You're ready to be through? And I understand that. I know what it is to feel there's nothing in your life worth fighting for. Nothing that needs to be finished, nothing to have faith about. I know what it is to feel like quitting and being through with fighting a good fight, through with finishing my race, through with keeping my faith. I had all the right answers to these questions. So I knew that I could quit and be through. But then God had some questions. And God asked me and asked those like me, do you think I'm through with you? And I knew the answer. So I'm here to ask somebody, you may be through, but is God through with you? Through building you and blessing you, through lifting you and leading you, through helping you and holding you, through guiding you and growing you. Oh, beloved, you think you're through. I don't know what to tell you because God is not through. There's still something with your name on it, something with goodness attached to it, something with favor pressed into it, something with joy running through it, something you've never dreamed about, something you won't regret, something that you earned and the world can't take back, a door opening something, a mind renewing something, a past releasing something, a course correcting something. There's something beginning for you, better for you, bigger for you, brighter for you. Aren't you glad? We may be through, but God is not through. But I have nothing left. Nothing left to finish. No fight, no faith. How can God not be through? Well, we do have this one thing, beloved. One thing left. You ready? One thing. This confirms right here. Remember this until the day you die. This confirms whether or not you can quit and be through. Right here, I'm gonna give you a cheat sheet. Right here, whether or not you can be through. I'm gonna give it to you right here. Eternal wisdom. Whether or not you can be through. This is the confirmation. This one thing. The next time we want to quit and be through, let's just see if we have this one thing. You ready? One thing. Don't ever forget this. This one thing. You ready? See if you have it. Beloved, as long as you have that, you quitting, you being through, why should we believe you? God bless you and thank you for listening.